in the Yichang section of China's mother river, the Yangtze River. This finless porpoise will swim to the riverbank and pop its head out of the water to look around every few days. People living nearby all know it by the name 209 and that it is searching for a 65-year-old man. The story goes back to noon on February the 9th, 2022. Dozens of cargo ships that were sailing on the Yangtze River suddenly stopped at the same time. What happened? As it turned out, just 20 minutes ago, the old man who often photographed finless porpoise by the Yangtze River saw a struggling porpoise through his lens. After the camera zoomed in, he found that the finless porpoise was trying to get free from a rope entangled with its tail, and that the other end of the rope was tied to 2 plastic bottles. The more it struggled, the tighter the rope became. The finless porpoise would die as time passed, and it might also be hit by the propeller of any passing cargo ship. The situation was very critical. The old man called the fishery administration in no time. In less than 15 minutes, the rescue team arrived. At the same time, the Three Gorges Maritime Safety Administration issued an emergency order requesting the suspension of sailing of all cargo ships nearby immediately after being informed of the situation. The pause button was pressed on the Golden Waterway to save the trapped finless porpoise. The rescue team slowly approached the finless porpoise in a small boat, and it took repeated attempts for the members to work together to hold it. It was not an easy job for them to cut off the rope entangled round its tail, as the body of the finless porpoise was very slippery. Fortunately, they made it and saved the finless porpoise. The finless porpoise looked back at the old man before heading into deeper waters of the Yangtze River, which was recorded by the old man with his camera. The old man decided to call this finless porpoise 209 in his heart to remember the day they met. The finless porpoise is said to be the elf in the Yangtze River. From then on, 209 remembered the old man. Every time when the old man took photos at the riverside, it would always appear. Believe it or not, the obvious wound on its tail proved that it's the finless porpoise 209. 2 months later, 209 jumped out of the water, which was captured in a photograph by the old man. The old man was pleasantly surprised to find that 209 had an enlarged belly because it's pregnant. Later, it gave birth to a baby and would meet the old man together with her baby. The old man has shared many photos of the finless porpoises on the WeChat moments, including countless registration photos and family portraits of these animals, who are as adorable as his own children.
这就是我的朋友圈，我就是那位拍江豚的老人，叫杨和，今年65岁了。我拍江豚已经5年了。以前江豚很难拍到，一是数量少，二是怕人。后来我们这里江边的化工厂都搬走了，改养成了滨江工业，长江的水质慢慢好起来了。最近2年，我明显感觉到江豚的数量越来越多了，抓不到它们的次数也越来越多了。欢迎您来到我的家乡中国湖北宜昌市来看江豚。